If I had just $1,000 to invest in 2025, here's exactly how I'd break it down. This is coming from a dude that used to live in his parents' basement to now being worth 8 figures. The first $250 I would put into QQQ. It's made up of companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, and Google, making up the Mag 7. Has faster growth, higher volatility, and averaging around 18% annually.
Yeah, so we do have to ask ourselves if we think the tech sector is going to be earning 18% annually over the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So it is something to keep in mind if you are going to put money into the Qs.
Next $250 I would put into VTI. It's a whole US stock market in one fund like Apple, Tesla, and Costco. It's super simple and you're just automating compounding without hype.
Yeah, so VTI is pretty legit. I mean, it's Vanguard's low-cost index fund that covers the total of the US stock market. I will say, though, it's a little redundant to have the Qs and the VTI in the same portfolio because basically every company that's in the Q fund should be in VTI. So just something to kind of consider that there is that overlap there.
Then I would put $250 into STRF. It pays consistent 10% dividends with downside protection. You can reinvest those dividends automatically for steady income.
Yeah, so I can't get behind STRF. I mean, that's MicroStrategy's little concoction. And the reality is it's indirectly exposed to Bitcoin. There's no guarantee on the 10% dividend. And the downside protection really is just a marketing gimmick. So that one's a little crazy, a little out there.
And finally, the remaining I would put into Bitcoin. It's digital gold, it's scarce, it's global, it's decentralized, and institutions are recognizing its unmatched potential. This is the highest conviction, biggest upside, and strongest asymmetric bet. You can lock it away, dollar cost average, and let scarcity drive returns.
Again, whatever your opinion is on Bitcoin, it does seem to have proven the market wrong over the long term. So I personally don't see something wrong with putting a bit of money into it. Not much, but a little bit of a portfolio. Certainly not 25%. However, he's already got 25% indirectly exposed to Bitcoin and then 25% directly in Bitcoin. So basically half of the money here is tied to Bitcoin one way or the other. So that's a little crazy to me. Instead, I would just take the money, throw it into a low-cost index fund. And the most important thing here is I would just keep throwing money into that fund every month and just let it compound. You don't need to come up with these crazy portfolios. I would just stick to a low-cost index fund. And for more advice from a CFP Pro, please subscribe.